Hello, and welcome to the contents of Lesson 12. Uh, it says here, in every language, uh, conditionals are used. Uh, we use them to say that something happens if a condition is met, such as, I will go if you invite me. Okay, in this lesson, you're going to learn to use them correctly. Try to use these conditional sentences as much as you can. You'll see that your English improves every day. So these are the contents, the vocabulary, and the conditional sentences. Well, as always, you have to learn the vocabulary. Very, very important to learn the vocabulary. And then we're going to exercise 12.2, which is, this is more vocabulary, because phrasal verbs or idiomatic expressions, we have to learn them individually. It's a little bit like learning vocabulary, very important. And so we have here some more phrasal verbs. Give away, okay? They're giving food away, for example, okay? I gave away all my money, okay? Give back, for example. She will give me back my hat. Give back, okay? He has given back the book that he borrowed, okay? Or we just say, give it back. Give it back to me. Por favor, okay? Or go back. Regresar. I will go back to my house tomorrow. Or, for example, quiero volver a España. Yo lo adoro ahí. I want to go back to Spain. I love it there. I want to go back to Spain. Okay, so go on. We have two go-ons. Go on continuar, or go on pasar, or suceder. Okay? We say, ¿qué pasa? What's going on? ¿Qué pasa? We can translate it as what's happening, or what is going on. Okay? Or this continuar. Okay? Go on to the next thing. Continuar. Go over, revisar. Okay? The director is going over those papers, or revisar de nuevo, okay? Go over it again. Go over it again. I didn't understand it. Hand in. Entregar. I have to hand in a letter tomorrow. I have to hand in my homework. Okay. So hang up. Another one we say, don't hang up the telephone. Don't hang up the phone. Okay? Keep away. You know, mantenerse a distancia. Keep away from me. Okay? Or keep away from unhealthy activity. Don't smoke. Okay? Keep on is a little bit like go on. Okay? Keep on, continuar. Keep on going. Go on. Keep on. Okay? Leave out, omitir. Okay? He's leaving out important information. And look after. Look after and look out for are very similar. Okay? Cuidar or cuidarse. Okay? And look forward to. That's a very important one. I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'm looking forward to seeing him again. Okay, so you have to learn all of those ones. And then do the exercise. Okay? Do the exercise. I will give back her dress tomorrow, for example. I want to see what is going on in my house. She asked me to hang up her suit. Okay. Look out for bad people. It is impossible to go back to the mountains. Sometimes they give away apples. Okay. So you do these exercises. That's another form of vocabulary. Phrasal verbs, very important. Learn them individually. Okay. And then we come to conditional sentences. Okay, conditional sentences are used to say that something happens if a condition is met. Okay, these sentences are formed by two sentences united by the word if, which means si in Spanish. This word you learnt in the vocabulary of lesson 7. So if is a very important word. I will go if you invite me. Okay, that's the example. And when the first sentence is in the future tense, I will go. Okay, we use the present tense after it. Okay, so I will go if you invite me. Or we can change it around, so we can say the second part of the sentence first. If you invite me, I will go. It's exactly the same. Exactly the same. Okay, let's have. I will go. I'm going to show you a little bit of the English Club explanation. Now you know the English Club. I use it all the time. English Club. Okay, EnglishClub.com, and we go down. We find the grammar, the list with grammar. Press that. Grammar. And then we have a list of all the things that we need. And here we have grammar hot links, conditionals. So let's look at the conditional. English conditionals. There are several structures in English that are called conditionals. Okay? Well, we know that. Structure of conditional sentences. Let's look at the first conditional. And this is real possibility. Real possibility. Okay? And this is the structure that we're learning today. If it rains, I will stay at home. We're talking about the future. We are thinking about a particular condition or situation in the future and the result of this condition. There is a real possibility that this condition will happen. For example, it is morning. You are at home. You plan to play tennis this afternoon. You want to play tennis. But, there are some clouds in the sky. Imagine that it rains. What will you do if it rains? Okay? We say, if it rains, I will stay at home. Okay? Now remember, we can also say, I'll stay at home if it rains. Okay? So the condition, rain, is in the present simple. And the result is we're using will, okay, the future auxiliary verb will, and the base verb. I will stay. I will stay at home. Okay, here's some different examples. Okay, if I see Mary, I will tell her. I will tell her that you said hello, for example. Okay, if Tara is free tomorrow, he will invite her. Okay, will, very important. Okay, will followed by the base verb. The base verb is infinitivo sin tu. Okay, without tu. Okay, so will is an auxiliary or a modal verb. Okay, and we use it the same as a modal verb. So this after a modal verb or will, it's a base infinitive. I will tell her. He will invite her. Their teacher will be sad. Okay, will you stay at home? What will you do? Okay, there's no to, there's no conjugation, there's no third person singular. Okay, I will tell her, you will tell her, he will tell her. It's todo lo mismo. It's all the same. It's all the same. Okay. So as we say, we can change it around. Will and base verb and present simple. I will tell Mary if I see her. If I see Mary, I will tell her. Okay. Sometimes we use shall, can, or may instead of will. Okay. For example, if you are good today, you can watch TV. You can watch TV. Okay. So we can use may, can, or shall. These are modal verbs, okay, instead of will. So will is not the only word that we can use, you know. So if we go back to the explanation, here it says, complete the following sentences and translate the sentences that appear in brackets. Okay. So, for example, I will collect the money if you need it. Recogeré el dinero si lo necesitas. I will collect the money if you need it. Okay. He will buy the toy if he likes it. Okay. He will buy the toy. Él comprará el juguete si le gusta. Okay. We will go to the park. Iremos al parque. If you invite us, we will go to the park if you invite us. Okay, so let's look at these. She will be a nurse si estudia. Okay, she will be a nurse if she studies. If she studies. The boys will go with you if you invite them. Okay, we don't understand. Actually, we won't. Lo siento, we won't. We will not. This is a negative of will not. Will not. We won't. It's contracción of will not. We won't understand if you don't explain it to us. If you don't explain it, okay? We won't understand if you don't explain it to us. We won't understand. Okay? We can also use the word unless. We won't understand with negatives. We won't understand unless you explain it to us. Okay? But here we're going to use if. If you don't explain it to us. Maria will not pass her lesson if she doesn't study. If she doesn't study. Okay? You won't go with me if you don't arrive on time. She won't dance if she doesn't want to. Jim will go if you ask him. Okay? If you ask. Jim will go if you ask. He will learn if he studies. Okay? He will learn if he studies. Maria will bring the apple. Maria will bring the apple if you want it. If you want it. Peter will be rich if he works hard. I will call my father-in-law. I will call my father-in-law if you want me to. Okay? My brother will be fat if he eats demasiado. Okay? If he eats too much. John will fix the car if you ask him to. If you ask him to, John will fix the car. Okay, lots of exercises here. It's very easy. Here we say translate the following sentences to English. And after listening to the recording, after doing this, listen to the recording in 12.5, repeating after the teacher. Okay, so here are some examples. I will go to the theatre tonight if they invite me. If you don't like to study, you won't learn. You won't learn if you don't like to study. Okay? One will be rich if he works all day. Okay? So here we go. He will buy the bed Hmm? He will buy the bed if he likes it. He will buy the bed if he likes it. So you do these exercises and fill them in. Let's have a little look at the last one. Okay, the last one. I will look after your son if you asked me. If you asked me. Okay, we can also say in English, if you ask me to. Okay, and exercise 12.6 is more of the same. Translating the following sentences to English. Uh, I'll go to Cuernavaca. Lo siento. I'll go to Cuernavaca. Cuernavaca. That's difficult for an English person. I'll go to Cuernavaca. Okay. If I wake up early. If I wake up early. Okay. I will trust you. I will trust you if you tell me the truth. Okay. If you are nice to him, he'll give you money. If you are nice to him, he will give you money. Okay? I'm sure that if I go to the club, estoy seguro, I'm sure that if I go to the club, I will find her there. Okay. If I arrive late again, otra vez, again, if I arrive late again, okay, start without me. Start without me. Okay? If I arrive late again, you will start without me. Okay, so you carry on with these. Okay, we'll have a look at the last one. If you come, I will swim in the river. I will swim in the river. Okay? So that's quite easy. Lots of exercises there. Okay. I think while you're looking at these conditionals, you could actually look at English Club, first conditional. Have a look also at the second conditional and the third conditional. Okay? They're quite complicated, but they're very important as well. Okay? So here in Mil Palabras we're learning the first conditional, but there's also a second and third conditional. Okay? The third conditional, no possibility. No possibility. Okay, so I will see you on lesson 13. Thank you, and bye bye.